Welcome to Creating Grin, where a group of us sit around ye old table playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's right, our favorite pastime, and present time, and all the time. My name is Eric, and I will be your dungeon master for this chapter of our tale, which is a continuation. Very long, drawn-out combat.
That's aggressive, sir.
Playing in my homebrew world on the continent of Alteratus are the players. Joining us once again, the guest player. To my right, we have...
I'm Katie, playing Arya Collis, a tiefling rogue who just wants to go a day without fighting.
And I'm Brian. I play Kelbrix Goldfound, a human cleric, and Kelbrix has got some anger issues that he really needs to work out.
And I'm Jason, playing Gorath Thunderfist, a very conflicted and sad Goliath fighter right now, as all of his friends are fighting amongst each other.
I'm Ellie, I play Mawe, and I'm DED dead right now.
You're not DED dead yet.
I am DE. Almost D.
You're DD light.
I'm decaf DED dead.
Alright. Last we left off, combat. Big conflict. NPCs, PCs, everything coming together at the crossroads. As we pick up at the top of round 8 with Ari, with choices to make. Run, not run. What to do. Ari, it'll be your turn.
I legitimately forgot what I was going to do.
You had a whole week, Ari!
That's why I forgot!
Oh, man!
I think I'm gonna run away.
Skedaddle.
I'm just gonna run away.
Insert running noises here.
And I'm gonna stop right next to this horse.
No.
Okay.
And then also take the hide. Or try.
Stealth.
That went so well last time I did it.
Praying for you.
19.
Damn
A
it.
little better.
I prayed too hard.
A little better. Alright. Anything else?
No. That's it.
Alright. So. Redskin Tiefling.
Mm-hmm. Ari's brother, who we still don't know the name of.
I remember one episode, she refused to ask the name, so...
To move.
Yeah.
He-
I don't know if any
That's
of
fine.
us have seen him here yet, have we?
Nobody has seen him. Ooh, that's a great question. I've had a whole week to think of this too. No. I would say that Kelbrix could probably see him now, skirting across the top.
Son of a bitch.
And he is going to fire a short bow in the direction of the Baroness.
Oh, no.
And that is going to be... a miss. And everyone will see an arrow stream from the east. A plateau on the east, about 15 to 25 feet up.
Okay.
So you all know his presence is there.
I'm bad with directions, so like...
Well, we're really screwed up because
Yes.
north.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to figure out. I was like, okay, so we came from the
Correct.
south.
Correct.
Let me just...
So for you listeners trying to follow along, east is to the bottom of the screen of a television if you watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
West is towards the top of the screen. North is to the...
Towards Sendra.
Yes, you could do it that way. Stop confusing me.
Right and left.
Anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on. We have another lengthy episode here. All right, Quaid is going to...
Die.
Yeah, he's going to go after Gorath. He looks to you and he says, "My apologies, my friend, but it is a job." And he's going to swing twice. The first one is going to be a 10. That does not hit. The second one is going to be a 23.
That'll hit.
He is going to do 10 points of piercing damage.
We can't do the job if we're both dead.
He is then going to mount the nearby horse. Half of his speed.
Oh, not very long, team.
It technically still engaged with you because of the horse. I'm gonna roll that. Gorath, it'll be your turn. I don't know why it makes a difference, because you're probably gonna just go out. Alright, it's your turn, Gorath.
So I saw the red-skinned tiefling.
You see the arrows fly. Your attention is definitely drawn towards the red-skinned tiefling. Everybody knows he's there. He's not hiding himself.
I have
He's on our
beef.
side, though.
No.
At this point.
Oh no.
I have beef with the red-skinned tiefling, so I'm going to grab the Baroness and put her behind me.
Oh, God.
Oh, excellent. What?
Oh, God. There's a red-skinned tiefling shooting at us. This guy has
Stop
bad
doing
news.
this. You can't keep
Nice.
taking
God.
hostages.
Get behind me and I'll put the shield up in the defense.
Okay. That'll work. Anything else?
That is it. I'll be on defense from the red-skinned tiefling shooting down at us.
All right.
She was trying to attack you.
Oh my god.
Gorath, she was wounding Sindra prisoner.
Jesus.
Let's see if that'll.
Jog his memory.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so she is going to go here, here.
Oh,
You may take an attack of opportunity if you'd like. I don't think Gorath is going to.
It's polite of everyone.
I
to keep
feel like
stepping over my
the
body.
confusion. She's using the confusion.
I certainly will take an attack of
All
opportunity.
right.
That's probably gonna miss. That's a 14.
Yeah, we'll miss.
Yeah. Well, you know.
All right. She charges up and says, "Where do you think you're going, Ari?"
nowhere.
She is going to. Ooh, I got all toys now. All right. First attack is going to be with Swift Justice. Which is
Question. Did she
my
actually see Ari? Because Ari hit
Your number was what?
19.
19.
Oh, her passive perception. Oh, that's great. Okay, no. So, back that up right now.
Beep.
Then she will move past, stop, and use her action as a perception check to see if she can find said Ari. Thank you for keeping me honest. That is going to be.
Just try not to die here.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
same.
Listen, I wasn't gonna go after any of you guys, just Ari.
Well, Ari's part of our team.
That is not going to be able to see Ari. So she is going to drift 5 feet in this direction currently. Then that will end her turn. Where are you? And she'll just start swinging, cutting through brush and branches. I know you're here somewhere. It'll be Malway's turn. Don't roll a 1.
Roll
Why
one.
would you scare me like that? It's a 2, so it's a fail.
Ending your turn. Kelbrix, your turn.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. What do I want to do? I'm going to move the spiritual weapon towards Quaid and try and smack him.
Get out of there.
Does a 16 hit?
That will just hit.
Alright. That will be 8 points of force damage.
Check him out.
Oh, he's still up.
So
But
close.
he's kind of like reeling off the horse there, like, oh, stupid spiritual weapon.
I know.
So that was my bonus action, and for my action, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on the Baroness. Wisdom saving throw from
From her.
her. Hopefully she's not wise.
I mean, not really.
DC is 14 though,
All
so
right,
it's
so here's
not
what we have on screen.
very difficult.
There's plus numbers, wisdom. Yep, no, she fails.
Ah, nice. And she has been damaged, right?
She currently has been damaged.
Alright, she takes 2d12 points of necrotic damage. 7 and 6 for 13 points of necrotic damage.
She will grab the side of her head and she begins to kind of ring out in agony and pain, and then shoots a menacing look towards you, Kelbrix. Right. Anything else?
That I think will end my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ending round 8, bringing us to the top of round 9, as it is now Ari's turn.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
That's smart. I was gonna say, if you move, she's gonna find you.
Yeah.
But now, invisibility.
And then I am going to run away some more.
Sure.
I'm gonna run. Why does that say friend in Elvish?
Because I named his
Because
horse.
the horse is named Friend, but in Elvish.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the word for friend
If you
was
want to
in
go
Elvish.
with Tolkien, it's
Yeah.
Mayon.
Well, there you go. I felt Friend in Elvish was funnier.
Yeah.
We have
kind of
Wolverine and we have
Friend in Elvish.
I'm gonna go
He would 100% name his horse Friend.
and then
myself and Quaid are very much alike.
It's true.
to here,
Oh, wow. On the run.
and then hide again.
But you will have advantage because you are invisible.
That's a 23.
Then you are hidden very
Yes.
well. And you'll have, like, complete cover because you're invisible currently. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. That will bring up red-skinned tiefling, brother of Ari. Question mark, question mark. It's a long NPC name. He is going to... He's going to start climbing down. A little parkour, hardcore parkour. Yep, he will do that, and then he will have a little bit of movement left. He saw the direction that the Baroness ran, so he's gonna start moving in that direction. Don't mind the Warhound.
This will
He clitters and clacks across the floor.
forceful dynamic.
And that will end his turn currently, as it is now Quaid's. Quaid is going to take the horse. He's going to disengage. And is going to begin moving here. That will end Quaid's turn. It's now Gorath's turn. You gotta lay down, Drew. All the listeners wanted to hear that, that's for sure. This will be the highest rated episode because everyone wants to hear the dog and see the dog, yes.
Gorath is going to not engage with the redskin tiefling, but walk towards the redskin tiefling with his shield and war hammer out. Because, again, the redskin tiefling has shot at myself and Kelbrix before.
Yes, it's true.
And I'm going to stop there. I'm like, what are you doing here? And that will end my turn.
Okay, Sandra is going to stop it. Is going to ride the horse after Quaid. And that was right at 40. And she is going to dive at Quaid.
I knew she was going to do
Try to
that.
tackle him off the horse. Why not?
Yeah. He'll fall, he'll break his neck and die.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but it could.
Possibly.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm so proud of
there
her.
is a thing. Now let's roll for Quaid.
Roll low.
Be
Roll high. Oh.
Unfortunately, her mod for what she's using. Let me double check her numbers. I think she may actually win. And that would be it would be a tie.
Meets it beats.
So meets beats. So there is going to be a collision, and they will go tumbling off horses here. And I will say that the horses eventually will have their turns. They'll probably keep running. All right. Anyway, that's what Syndra does for her turn. She brings down Quaid off the horse, diving at him. And is now the Battle Baroness's turn. She is still looking for Ari. But she did just get told to dead from Kelbrix, so she is going to take out her anger and charge back towards him. And is going to swing ferociously at him.
Yay!
With her long sword. So that's going to be double check that modifier. All right, here we go. 25.
That'll hit.
She will take her second. 25.
That'll hit.
And her third. 14.
That'll miss.
So 2 out of 3. Damage is... First amount of damage taken is 14 points. Second is 15 points.
That really hurts.
You are interfering in justice and law. You do not know what you're doing, is what she says.
I can say Malway doesn't believe in any of that.
It is Malway's turn.
Yeah. Man. Ooh, Malway is dead. Yeah.
Describe how Malway dies to the listeners.
Well, I imagine kind of fell face first in the dirt because that's just a Malway thing. And kind of just coughs up some blood and then just goes
Oh.
very, very unlike
Very
her,
somber.
silent. Yes.
Well, we will remove Malway
Sorry.
from the initiative order. Hey, Kelbrix, it's your turn, buddy. On that note.
Yeah.
What was your number?
5.
Oof.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, yeah. On that note of getting
Run away.
knocked hard, I'm going to use my action to disengage, and I'm going to take off running this way. I will yell at Gorath and say, get on the horse, and we need to go. And I'm going to move that as a bonus action and just for shits and giggles try and smack her.
Okay.
Because why not?
Just for funsies.
Yeah, that'll be a 16.
That'll miss.
Yeah. And yeah, that's that's it.
Okay.
For me.
Ending round 9 and bringing us to the top of round 10, equaling 1 minute of combat.
Ooh.
And Ari, you are up on top of the round.
All the way up there.
Invisibly.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
But
Brendan Elvish is right there for you.
I was thinking about stealing the horse, but I don't know where anyone else is going to be going. So,
All you will see is a horse riding around.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's a ghost rider.
That horse is
sometimes run off.
it's completely controlled really well for randomly running.
Yeah.
Wherever that horse is going, we're going the opposite direction.
no, we'll go the same way. Is that horse just standing there?
At this point, it's grazing.
Okay.
I get rushed up a little bit, and it's like, okay, like it's smart enough to know it's waiting for its master, and it's just kind of grazing currently.
I am going to just stay where I am for now.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I see one of them ride off some way, I want to try and grab that horse.
Okay.
He's actually gotten a great bond with his horse.
So right now I'm still hiding.
All right. So we bring up Redskin Tiefling, brother of Ari, friend or foe? Question mark? Question mark. The name gets longer. He will run here, moving near Quaid, and is going to take his short bow and is going to knock an arrow. He will point it at Quaid. He is still prone. I believe he will gain advantage because of attacking prone player or person.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. It's melee advantage. Sorry.
Yeah.
So this will be a disadvantage.
Unfortunately.
And he will have that. Alright, so here's what he will have with disadvantage, taking the lowest result, and that will be a 12. Will be the lowest result, and that will not hit Quaid. There, I will stick it in the dirt, and he'll begin to knock another one. That will end Redskin Tiefling's turn. It is not Quaid's turn. He will stand up, trying to get his bearings, and is going to charge the Redskin Tiefling.
Oh my god.
And is going to initiate a grapple. As Kelbrix will hear, I have you finally.
Yep.
And that'll be a competitive athletics or. So that's not good for Quaid. But we have to roll. It can be athletics or acrobatics, I'm pretty sure. So it'll in turn be. Yes, no. That is going to be a swing and a miss on Quaid. So there's a little bit of hand fighting and position jockeying for there, and the Redskin Tiefling will come out on top. As it is now Gorath's turn.
Gorath is conflicted still, but he will listen to Kelbrix, and I will go to the gentle steed over here.
The war horse?
That is a war horse. That is a
Yes, a war
brutish
horse.
horse that it's like stepping into a full-size car for you. Feels great.
Gentle steed, it is time for us to leave.
The horse is very well
Please.
compliant. Like, it complies.
Alright.
Please steal her horse.
That's hysterical.
Do I need an animal handling?
You will, because it's not your horse.
Alright, well, that's a 10.
10's good.
Yeah.
10's not
Okay.
bad.
Come, gentle steed.
Okay. Horse has been mounted.
You're kidnapping like everyone today.
Only a couple.
It's enough.
I don't know if you want to snap or...
You should be able to control the horse.
Okay.
I think I gave it to you.
Is he 40 feet?
They are 40 feet.
Okay. Well, right up next to Kelbrix. And that'll end my turn.
Oh my
That's where
god.
Kelbrix wanted me to go.
Okay. Cinder will pick herself up. And she will mount the horse that she had acquired. Or actually, she's going to mount Barry.
Oh no. That's
She
fine.
You're dead.
will begin to position and move herself away. It will end her turn, and it is now the Battle Baroness who sees her horse
Stolen.
being taken.
Acquired.
Man, I didn't even steal that one.
She will rush here,
Not even your book.
and she comes right behind
Oh,
Kelbrix
God.
as he is attempting to mount said horse or climb on the horse. And she's going to attempt to swing at him 3 times with her exquisite sword, Swift Justice. The first will be 12.
No.
Second will be 13.
No.
Third will be 14. Wow.
No.
13.
Yes!
All
Thank
missing.
God.
Okay, it
That
is
could've
now
been bad.
Kelbrix's turn.
Alright. I'm going to mount the horse.
Yep.
Uh,
Horse has been mounted.
I'm going to disengage
Uh-huh.
and take off towards the river
Okay.
where we had intended on going initially.
Okay.
And yeah, because I used my action to disengage, that's all I got.
That ends round 10, bringing us to the top of round 11.
Hello.
As it is now Ari's turn. Ari, you really can't see what's going on. I mean, you hear a lot of
Yeah.
kerfuffling and stuff, but I don't know what you're going to do.
I'm just gonna get on the horse.
Oh, okay.
Because you will. Go. I guess towards the river, because I'm just gonna assume that's where he's gonna go.
has control of that. You should be able to control it. So you'll move over and use the remainder of your speed to mount. And you can make the horse move 40 feet. Alright. Charging towards the direction of her compatriots.
Invisible.
Still invisible.
Yeah.
Redskin Tiefling. Not being grappled. Is going to disengage. Yep, disengage. It's going to move. Mount.
Oh.
Syndra?
Yep. And
This will go over.
he is going to take the. Let's see what he's got here. So he disengages a bonus action because of what he is. He has moved 25 feet. He'll have to cash in to mount the horse, so that is his turn. So he has to take his action, turning it into his dash, essentially, which will give him enough to mount the horse. It is Quaid's turn. You know what I think is going to happen?
Quaid's gonna shoot the horse.
No.
Who do you think I learned it from? No.
No, I feel like everything is happening so fast. He missed on that kind of attack. I think he's going to look over and he looks towards Malway first and sees that she's down. So he's going to rush over to her side.
Yeah,
Because he sees something bad is not right.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry, Malway.
that'll end his
It's all
turn.
fair. I shot you with a
There's an
arrow.
emotional moment that nobody really paid attention to, but for the listeners, there's a connection there, a friendship there. He just seemingly lost his friend, so he moves over. There's some tears being shed, some sadness. He's a little
Oh, I feel
upset.
bad for dying.
And
Oh.
it's now Gorath's
Yeah, I
turn.
did get kind of cursed
And
on.
whisper into the gentle steeds. We're gonna run out.
All right.
Come, gentle steed. Of course, I would name a ward horse.
Gentle
steed.
Roll out.
Horses roll
Sounds
out.
right.
40 feet, and then she'll continue to ride another for she dashes. So Syndra will dash past Gorath as they are going into heading towards the Cillian River. Between the two plateaus, a little canyon there, as you can clearly see on the map on YouTube's. Okay, the Battle Baroness is not happy. There is not currently a horse that she can see. She sees Kelbrix on the move. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 5 feet away. Well, I guess what she will do is she will take the longsword, kind of stab it into the ground. She will move to her side, pulling up her hand crossbow, level it, aim it. She will shoot him at disadvantage because it's over 30 feet. And that is going to be... Let me just roll twice, it's better. So take the lowest, that's a 13. And that's... Okay, so the crossbow will miss, flying past you. It embeds itself, sprouts its... She is going to swear. And she starts to run towards you.
Oh no.
And that will end her turn, as it is now Kelbrix's turn on the horse. There is 5 feet of distance between the Battle Baroness and Kelbrix's newly acquired horse.
Bye.
I'm going to, take off.
Are you gonna dash or just...
And I'm going to dash. Well, I guess I'll hone my action to dash as, Gorath and Syndra
Okay,
continue
you'll
to-
sync up essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
That will end your turn.
Yes, that will end my turn.
It'll end round 11, bring us to round 12.
The Ghost
Invisible
Rider.
Ari.
Invisible horse.
Ghost Rider.
I am going to dash. That's 40. I got 80, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put that a little closer. 80.
A mysterious horse runs up to you
You
guys.
see a horse with no rider run up to you.
I've been chased.
You're being chased by the ghost.
It's always Ghost.
No, I'm on Quaid's horse, so it's
All right,
Quaid's not dead yet.
Quaid's almost ghost.
Soon to be Ghost.
Ari's brother, Redskin Tiefling, question mark, is going to shoot disadvantage, like turning back to shoot at the Battle Baroness. 16 will miss. And yeah, 16 was the lowest being disadvantage, so he definitely will miss. And he will just kind of grab a hold of Syndra, ending his turn. It is now Quaid's turn, as Quaid is going to pick up the body of his friend and begin to
Feel bad I died.
whisper something in Elvish, which none of you can hear. It is now Gorath's turn. At this point, I think it's pretty good to assume the amount of speed that you all can travel on horseback will outmatch what the battle bears can run after.
Yeah.
I have stubby legs.
Have we established your height?
I feel like everybody is good.
Human, so.
I feel like everybody is going to just pretty much dash from here on out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I'm going to give her like one more movement and one more to do something, and then after that, you guys will have effectively escaped. So Gorath and Syndra are going to pretty much dash, I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, if she keeps running after us, you know, I'll just every so often go and
So you guys
toll the
do
dead
that.
and just slowly kill
Wear her
them.
down.
So effectively, she will move her 30 feet here. She is becoming slightly winded, running in very heavy plate armor. She will attempt one more shot with the hand crossbow, guilty at Kelbrix. This will be when she hits and wraps him off and all this shit, and I have to keep combat.
I was gonna say, technically, I held my action to dash
So he's got an
Yes.
Yeah.
to move.
There you go.
Horse,
There you
so-
go. There you go. So you can do that.
I would have, like when Gorath
Yeah.
and Syndra moved,
Go
I
ahead.
would have moved.
Do your
which
40
would
feet,
have
and then
put
I'll
me
see-
there.
Okay, so she will attempt one more disadvantage attempt with that.
Does he want to shoot at the ghost horse?
No.
She has no reason to shoot at the ghost horse.
So the first roll is going to be a 20. The second roll is going to be a 11. So another arrow will spring off into the hills somewhere over here, sprout vines that quickly die.
Oh.
And that will effectively end the combat scenario.
Yeah, I'll just to really, twist it. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead
Okay,
on her.
sounds good. So
as
she
I
will need to make
continue
a...
Run away.
Right, yeah, right away.
Strategic
Wisdom
retreat.
saving throw, DC 14.
Oh, she rolled a 17 plus number, so
Yeah.
she will maintain or whatever.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna continue.
I would like everyone to make an animal handling check, just to make sure you guys are rushing and running. The terrain is a little challenging. What does everybody got?
Not 23.
A nat 23. Okay, the invisible rider succeeds.
A 13 for me.
That's good.
Nat 24. Good.
Yeah.
Ready to roll some crits.
All right, so here's to see what Syndra gets. I need to get to her skills.
Yeah.
All right, so animal handling, she's not the best at.
Can
With
question mark,
advantage.
question mark?
Sure.
Question mark, question mark, question mark,
So
question mark.
the advantage roll, the first one is going to be, it's only going to be a 3.
yeah, okay.
That's good. It's good.
The next one, accounting, the advantage is going to be a 5.
Okay, so
she's not going to fall off, but she falls way behind and kind of struggles. So you guys get way ahead of her.
She is also on the concussed horse.
That's true. Almost losing, and I'll say for your narration, you guys will kind of slow down, gather the party, and ride on. You guys will start charging down towards the river.
Once we get far enough away, like she wouldn't be able to see us, I'll drop invisibility.
Okay. So you guys will see this random horse just kind of like running upside, and then all of a sudden, Ari appears on the horse.
Well, hello.
Hey.
All right, and I would assume you guys okay? What's the plan? Narrate and tell me what you guys are planning on doing. Are you literally running to the river? Are you going to try to find a spot to lay low like the original plan to recover your other horses? Are you abandoning those horses? Like, what is going on?
Personally, I would like to get my horse back.
Agreed.
I would like to get my horse back. I think Gorath should keep his new horse, though. Sindra can take Dwarven
She
horse.
can take 12 horse, and I will have gentry.
Yeah, there you go.
Gentle steed.
So the plan is to essentially go back and get the horses.
Try.
That's the plan.
Possibly.
I
But
wrote in my will for Quaid to go kill those horses.
we also do have the simple fact of Redskin Tiefling, Gorath.
Okay, so for narration purposes, I'm going to say you guys ride half a mile down the way. I'd like for a group survival check to find an adequate place to lay low. You're looking at like 15 or better.
12.
22.
You guys like, hey, over here there's a hill, and Kelbrix is like, no, over here. He will find a spot.
Thanks.
You guys will hold up. You will find that there's a place for the horses to graze. There's a good place to lay low. You come to this place. Everyone begins dismounting and go. What's going to happen now? As the Redskin Tiefling is there, Sindra dismounts. You guys dismount. The Redskin Tiefling is going to start moving over towards Ari. What place?
That's getting intersected real quick.
I'm pulling a dagger out as he's coming towards me.
Okay, so he puts his hand up. Gorath intercedes and steps kind of between. He says, I'm on your side. Whether
You've
you
been
believe-
following us since the beginning.
You're perceptive, is what he says.
You better start talking.
I've already explained to her, is what he says. Has she not explained to you?
Explain some.
Apparently you're siblings.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's about what we know.
He thinks we should join his side.
Oh yes, which side is that? Trying to end the world?
Trying to end the oppression of the Arcanist, is what he says.
No.
You will hear Sindra say, go on, as if she's intrigued now, all of a sudden.
I was going to ask her what she thought about that, so...
Well, as I've explained to my dear sister, the Arcanists are the real enemies here. They're the ones that are trying to acquire everything magical and conceal them so that they are the all-powerful organization to oppress and rule. I do not wish that to happen. I believe that magic should be freely used by whomever can wield it. That magical items should be gifted or used from whoever can acquire them. Not dictated or told if they could use them or not use them, is what he'll say. And he just kind of stands there looking like he doesn't know what's going to happen next.
Sindra.
Okay.
I'm putting up the warhammer and I'm putting up my shield and I'm just removing myself. I'm aggravated.
Okay. Sindra is going to say, I'm going to make her roll something.
Okay.
I believe what he is saying is based in truth, is what she says, based off certain things that have happened and enlightenments, we should continue to hear him out or broker some sort of deal or something, is what you'll say. But that is just my opinion.
You want to tell us what happened to you?
The tiefling's going to put his arms down.
I'm just going to have my dagger out.
I really don't want to hold my arms
pointing
up
at
for
him.
this podcast.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We can get at this rather quickly and easily, if you will allow. As I look to the red-skinned tiefling, we can ensure that you are telling the truth.
You can do whatever it is you wish.
I will cast Zone of Truth. And he can either choose to fail if he so wishes, or he can make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie. And I know whether each creature succeeds or fails.
That means everybody in the circle is going to make it then, right?
Yes. I mean, I'm focusing it primarily on him.
Alright, what's the DC? 'Cause
The DC is 14.
Okay.
That's
So he succeeded in that. But continue on with your Zone of Truth.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you don't want or wish to be truthful to us.
He will reach into his inner pocket and he will withdraw and pull forth. I don't remember which one it is. It's that one. It's that one.
Yep.
Yeah. He will pull forth and he will hold it up and he'll say, "We can make a deal here. You need this.
What kind of deal do you want to make?
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
One, so my life would be, part of this. I just want to make sure that the Arcanists do not succeed in their ultimate devious goals that they're trying to do, is what you'll say. I also would like for you, looking towards Ard, to regain what was taken from you, as well as help me in finding our parents.
And if I don't want to find them,
It's your choice. He'll put it back into his pocket.
they're the one who left me. As far as I know.
I'm not your enemy here, that's what he'll say. Whether you think so or not.
And what does your group want to do with this book?
I only know so much. They only trust me so far. That's what he says. I can tell you that their intentions are to gain the advantage to stop the Arcanist. I can tell you that the Raven is clever enough and wise enough that he's begun to pull the strings and manipulate the inner workings of the Arcanist, which Sindra will quickly intercede and say, I believe I can vouch for what he's trying to get at, based off recent events, is what she says.
We assumed that as well.
Then we're all on the same page. Also, since it's been 30-something episodes, my name is Zaris. Now you know it. Is what he said.
What is an episode?
I didn't want to know his name.
I've broken the fourth wall.
I was gonna see if they were gonna ask.
I saw it wasn't going anywhere.
I was not.
I know you weren't gonna ask. I actually figured Kelbrix was gonna ask.
It was gonna come up
Regardless,
after
I volunteered the information willingly.
it was gonna come up during the Zone of Truth. But, that didn't work. So... I don't like you very much.
There's a long list of that.
And I don't fully trust you.
There's also a list of those people.
Don't trust the organization you're working for.
Trust them at all.
puts us in a little bit of a bind.
As much as I hate to admit it, what he's been saying has made sense.
Sandra's saying the same thing too. It's just.
Yes.
He could be helpful,
Could.
I suppose.
Well, this makes things a lot more interesting.
What if you go with us? We're planning on trying to go find this book anyway.
Sounds like a deal.
Decide along the way whether or not or what we want to do with it. And then perhaps after that is done, we can go find our unfortunate parents.
Definitely need what I have to get where you need to go. That's what I was saying, pat in his pocket.
So agreeable?
Yes, that's what Simba was saying. She's a little different. It's very
Very much so.
obvious.
Well, I suppose so. Sindra, I gotta ask.
I'd expect nothing less, is what she says, looking to you.
Have you heard or seen Albus?
I know that they have him. I was taken into custody when I went to seek him out in Landgate. Roughly about the time I see you got your gift, is what you're saying. The mace. The green flame.
Yeah, but that was
You got that
way
from the-
before.
Was it?
Yeah,
Well,
we got that, and then we saved and resurrected Sindra.
that's right.
That's right.
Regardless,
But, yes.
retconning, she will basically say yes. She was apprehended or taken into custody when she went to seek them out, to seek out Albus, to find out what is all going on with all this information that started kind of surfacing. And they pretty much accused her of being a traitor, for helping criminals, for illegally acquiring items that should have been turned over to the Arcanist, and placed her in the dungeons for interrogation. Much like Barrett Tooth.
Oh, wow, wild.
Which you can find out on Patreon if you subscribe and watch the episode. The horse, the person.
Yeah, I named my horse after him. I just thought it was befitting.
Well, okay. I don't know. It's too confusing. There's too much going on. We got the Raven.
That's the name of the game. My
Yeah.
friend is what Zaris will say. Now I can use that name.
This is a red skin teeth.
I don't know. I got nothing. My brain is broke.
Right, well, one step at a time.
All
We're
right.
going to go get our horses.
Yes, let's get our horses, and then I guess we need to find the third symbol. But do we even really care at this point? Well,
He says we need them.
yes, we need them to be able to give to the Call of the Ravens so they can perform the ritual, become immortal, and then take down the Arcanist. That's their plan, supposedly. Question is, which side of this fight do we want to be on?
Well, sounds like we still need them, so.
All right, let's go get the horses. Let's
I can
rest up for a
acquire your
bit.
horses.
Say-
A sign of good faith is what he was saying. You can, however you want to justify that. If you want to proceed to the next point of interest, I can meet you there. Save a little time, and perhaps you can even stay ahead of the call of the raven.
Might be a good idea. We know
Alright.
he's adept at sneaking out of places.
That is very true.
Let him do his thing.
Okay, Gorath.
I'm in the same boat, Gorath. I hear ya.
Sandra seems to like him, so we'll listen to Sandra.
I don't like him, but the words he speaks ring true, Gorath.
And she's part of the team.
She is. Fuck.
It's very quiet.
It's just,
I'd say. It's low.
let him get the horses.
I'm getting horses.
Alright.
I think we still have horses at least.
Yes, fine. Go get the horses. We will continue on to the third location, which is approximately where?
You have the copy of the map. Gave it to you, looking towards Ari.
Yes, but we don't know what the map actually says.
Well, we know it's.
There.
Yeah, we know it's this one, so.
We believe. Yes.
He will walk over between the two of you as you're looking at the map, and he will point to the same thing you probably just pointed to and says, "This is Demon's Gate. This is the location. I'm sure. I copied this to a T."
Well,
Okay.
fuck. I guess to Demon's Gate.
He will reach into his pocket. He will pull forth the stone that he switcherooed. He will hand it to you and say, "Good faith, I will be back for that." And he will take his
Deal.
leave and go retrieve the horses, as he's said he would do.
Alright. Also, one other small favor.
You're requesting to talking to the tiefling.
Talking to the tiefling.
All right. So he will stop in his tracks before he gets too far.
The girl who was with us. If you
Shadella.
can, find out what's happened to her so far.
She's with the call of the raven, is what he will say. She's the key. If you subscribe to Patreon, you can see the session 0 where this all starts to make sense.
Does make sense.
It's like I just marveled their ass, which is why I like Marvel.
Okay. Well. Fuck. Appreciate it.
He will take off in a light jog, making his way back to Silk Town to reacquire Dwarven Horse Sam and Buttercup. Leaving you with Warhorse.
Gentle steed.
Gentle steed.
Gentle steed.
Gentle steed the wolf.
Barrett
Barrett.
Longtail.
Well, it's just Barrett.
I just named him
Oh,
Barrett.
Barrett.
He hasn't deserved a full name yet.
Okay.
Who got friend
Friend.
Elvish.
Friend of Elvish.
And unknown.
And then, yeah, just one of the random guard horses
Okay.
that I'm on.
Alright, so what's your plan? Are you going to leave immediately? Are you going to tell me what you guys are? Walk the listeners and everyone out there.
I could definitely use a little bit of a rest.
But we also need to stay ahead.
We need to get further ahead than a half a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. All right, so let's go. I mean, we got to backtrack past them.
Gorath knows the lay of the land. He can get you there. He because of his Outlander feat
Yes.
or your special ability. Yeah, he could probably give you a couple shortcuts.
We're
that would
getting into
avoid
my territory.
correct.
So,
That would avoid.
Wanderer.
There you go. Some wandering eyes, and we'll be able to get you there. May take an hour more, 30 minutes more, but he's confident in his
Okay.
One of his titles of what was it like? I don't know.
Expert navigator or something.
Navigator, yeah. I thought it was just bridge navigator.
Well, that was
That's an
That's a
additional
new
nav.
one.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no.
During the
So
nice
the thing
trip
is
into
when
the
I go out
Feywild.
initially,
We
probably
don't know
not
how.
very good. But once it's been there, I know how to remember it.
That's right.
But see, it's Gorath doesn't realize that he has to go there first to understand. Just so that he has an excellent memory.
The ring gives me this.
Alright, Gorath, lead the way.
All right, so Gorath will lead the way on Gentle Steed. Go ahead and give me a survival check. I think you would get advantage because of this feature. If not, I'll grant it because it just makes sense. He will kind of lead and navigate the party in the direction you need to go.
All right, 16.
Yeah.
On the advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you guys will navigate, finding your a new path heading in the
First
direction.
one was a 1. Thank God for
Nice.
that. We gotta go right back to the Baron.
So you will travel nearly the entire rest of the day. Kind of coming to a close, you'll travel into the night. You still got some time to go, and even the Gorath will tell you we've probably got another day and a half till we get there. But you have navigated far enough away from Silt Town that any type of local eyes that would be wandering. You're more or less on the pathway heading there, but more in the wilderness. You feel very confident like this would be a great time to take a long rest if you so chose to do so.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. You will all level up on this long rest
Shit.
Ooh.
as the end game approacheth.
Level up to level 8.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
You guys want to conversate and talk to the listeners and viewers out there of what's going on?
So we're successfully doing a long rest.
Yes, there will be a successful long rest. And during said successful long rest, there will be a vision, or a dream, or an apparition of the god of war who will approach Kelbrix during his watch. He will clench his fist that sparks and fire and will finally give you a brand new holy symbol of the god of war. You will see that most of it is in platinum and copper. The helmet will be of a platinum color. The copper will represent the axe handles, and in the center will be a unique looking skull made of electrum that even tingles and sparkles. This will be your transformation, graduation, whatever you want to call it, into the realm of War Priest. Congratulations for striking said deal. You won't regret it.
Yeah, sure.
Lucky.
Alright.
So thanks for playing.
Yeah, I died. That was great.
It was really fun. We'll entertain the listeners while they do their boring thing,
Yeah.
leveling up.
It doesn't want to work.
Second character to die.
Yeah, well, that's
What was your first one?
It's alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was only temporarily.
Oh yeah, well, cleric.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was like the reverse of this situation. In that situation, we were curb stomping everyone
Well,
else.
I could tell you that Quaid will take your body and he will do something. I don't want to spoil too many surprises. Get your mind on the gutter. Anyway.
I thought he was just gonna dump me in the ravine. He's like, "Alright, goodbye, friend."
No, he's got connections.
Viking funeral.
He will. We will see. See what goes down. Don't want to spoil too much in case I make it a Patreon thing. Please support us. Report. We need your monies.
Cash monies.
Or digital, or anything really. Just monies.
Just send us your credit card numbers. CCV code, zip code.
Take a picture of the front and back of your credit card
Yes,
and send
please.
it to us at crittinggrin@gmail.com.
My current cash app is.
Yeah. Venmo, we accept that. Google Pay. Apple Pay. Just kidding.
PayPal.
Don't do it.
PayPal.
Don't do
Samsung
it.
Pay. That's how we gotta do this.
I'm just trying to grow this podcast. That's all I'm trying to do.
We'll just go out on the streets like little beggar kids.
Done that before.
Could you have some
Here.
coin, please?
Please give me
Take
some
our business
coin.
card. Use our QRZ code or whatever.
Or whatever.
QR code.
Whatever.
Oh. The
Just
X, Y, and Z,
here.
the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Take that code.
Yeah.
Ask your mom and dad for their credit card.
Ask for a parent's permission. Call now.
We're in the 90s, 1-800
Oh,
critical
God.
grin.
Oh gosh.
No, 1-800 numbers are extremely expensive to get right now. We're not.
All right.
We need an 888 number, not an 800. Those are easier to get.
666. 6666.
Yeah, that'll
We're the devil incarnate.
God.
Check one for religion.
All right. Let's see. So, Ari, what's going down over there? Tell the listeners.
I am trying to find something to raise my armor class. Because it
Okay.
is 14.
Going to a level 8.
That's about it.
Any significant choices at level 8, or is it pretty much just let me get some HP?
You get ability score improvement or a feat.
Ooh,
So,
you're combing through the feats, aren't you? For
yes.
That? Okay, good.
Yes,
good.
I am.
We'll move on to Kelbrix over there. Kelbrix, what's going down? You've got a whole lot of stuff to do. You just transformed yourself into a war priest.
I know.
Yeah.
So, I'm debating on whether to take a feat or do a skill increase. I do get. I do end up getting an additional 4th level spell slot.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
As well as I do believe one more known, one to possibly, potentially 2 more known spells, because I'm most likely going to be increasing my wisdom, which I get to have the number of spells equal to my wisdom modifier plus my cleric level. So
Nice.
my wisdom modifier is definitely going to be going up by 1. My wisdom is currently 17. I'm
Right.
looking at either a feat that'll increase it by +1 or just doing an ability score improvement into
Gotcha.
it. So that is where I am at.
And I'm almost afraid to ask Gorath.
I'm debating between a feat and my ASI.
I know, right?
Tavern brawl. Tavern brawl. Use anything as a
I
weapon.
was really eyeballing Crusher, but I don't know if I will do that one or not.
Okay. It's a lot of choices being made here.
A lot.
Smell the thought power going on.
Right?
Smells
Smells
like hair
bur-
burning.
I was gonna say burning. Lots of burning going on.
Lots of birding.
You guys smell a dead hamster? No hamsters were harmed in the making of
No animals at all harmed in any of the podcasts we
In
use.
reality, if I ever saw an animal die in front of me, I'd probably start sobbing. That would be like my very first thing. Then I'm always like, yeah, I'll just kill the horse. I'll kill all the horses. You know, fuck it.
Rude.
Kill horses.
If it had been your actual horse, I might have hesitated. But that wasn't your horse.
I
Tell.
I do have a question for you.
I'm sure I may or may not have an answer.
Is Cillian semi-fey-ish? He's a deity?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Damn. Because if he was, it would have been kind of neat. I was thinking about choosing Fey-touched, which would increase my wisdom by... I could choose to increase either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1, and I learned Misty Step and one other first-level spell of my choice. And it kind of... It would have been a neat little RP thing. But
Unfortunately, he is not that.
let's see.
And don't forget to increase the HPs.
Yes.
Indeed.
Which...
You
I-
did?
Yes.
I
What's
have
your new
already.
HP, Ari?
50.
Alright.
Because I only rolled a 3.
Mine, I rolled a 6 to bring me up to 59 when you add my Constitution modifier.
Let's see where Gorath's at. He's rolling now.
Alright, that's not going to be much of anything.
I'll put
Just roll a 1. Let me figure out what.
I've been there.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, it makes sense though because Gorath was like peacekeeper.
Yeah.
Peacekeeper
Yeah.
title.
You know, I think
Hi, friend.
Hi, friends.
probably the best part. I might just listen to the episode again just to hear Gorath the whole time.
I did decide to do a feat.
Okay, the
So I
feat
did
chosen.
Moderately armored,
Oh,
which gives me proficiency in medium armor and shields, and then
Awesome.
also raise my dex by 1. So
okay.
now my AC is 15,
That's good.
and my passive perception is 24.
That's good. That's good.
I think
So now
it's
you
like
can wear
23.
better armor and use shields as
Yes.
a rogue. Okay, cool.
I rolled for stealth and it was only a 21.
Kelbrix, what was your choices?
You know what? I am going to take the observant feat.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm going to increase my wisdom by 1 and increase my passive. I get a +5 to my passive wisdom, perception, and intelligence investigation scores.
I also have observant.
Oh, great.
Aren't you fancy?
I am fancy. I am,
We both
thanks.
observed.
Do we make a
This is
choice?
the first
I
one I
am
did.
going to take Slasher.
Oh yes, I like this.
Increased my dexterity by 1. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. When I score a critical hit that deals slashing damage, I grievously wound it until the start of the next turn. That target has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Oh wow, that's good.
Still have your other armor?
I do, actually. The issue with that other armor for you is with medium armor, you only get a +2 worth of your dex added to it. So I don't know if it'll really help you compared to
Yeah.
the +4 dex
Dang.
you get with your leather. What we need to do is just get you some like studded leather
Yeah.
and have it done. Oh, and then also one other thing I do get as well, being a war cleric, is Divine Strike. At 8th level, I can infuse my weapon strikes with divine energy. Once on each of my turns, when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can do an extra 1d8 damage. So that's going to be...
So everybody finishes with the process of levelings ups.
Yes.
Then the next morning will arrive. You will feel reinvigorated, energized, healthy, ready to travel as we need our navigator of the lands to survival check us with advantages.
Right. Oh, that's a nat 20. No, wait, no. That's a 19. I'm thinking of my other thing, so it's only a 24. It's
A
only one weapon
19.
attack.
A 19 will navigate you right to the base of Demon's Gate, which is at the base of the Demon Spine Mountains. Go ahead. You had something you were going to say.
Well, no, I was just going to tell Katie, it's scale mail. It would increase you to 16 because it has a base of 14. But
It's
your
a
stealth
disadvantage
has
itself.
disadvantage.
Yes, which was no.
So that's the one bad
I mean, your
thing.
stealth is still good, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my stealth is
That's the one
currently +10.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Would trade that off in a heartbeat.
That is one of the bad things, is almost all medium armor gives
It's gonna give you
disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right, so Gorath has led the party
I'll just keep
to
mine for now.
Demon's Gate. As I will make a map transition, so you will now see Demon's Gate. So you will be outside the gate. As I zoom the map in. That direction. Maybe a little lower. Not too low, but you get the point. Ish. True. Yeah. I can't do it.
Reminds me
Good
of,
enough.
Gorham City.
As you arrive, it will be in the evening as the sun has already begun to fall. The temperature has decreased as you are close to the mountains. It is slightly breezy. It is pretty consistent with about, I would consider it like a spring day, 75, 80 for like highs in the mountain area here. You notice this huge kind of collection of like rock plateaus that creates kind of a natural wall to proceeding past the base of the mountains to get into the mountains at this point. There is a various kind of rope bridges that are slung between the canyons that hang above kind of the bulk of the city, and there's two very large gates that has two large stone towers, and resting on top of these towers are giant ballista that are kind of pointed in the direction that you guys are approaching. Torch light is used, as well as various large braziers and things to light kind of the main entrance or the gateway into the city. You can see on top of the plateau as you guys begin to arrive, there are houses and different buildings that reside on top of the various stone plateaus that have, lights, that are lit, and kind of there's a soft, gentle glow that kind of dots and paints the backdrop as you guys approach Demon's Gate. Now, Gorath, you've never been inside the city. You know of the city. The closest you've ever come to is a small kind of like campground called Wanderer's Waypoint, which is more off to the right or the east. And it is kind of like a tent city, if you will. There's a lot of tents that are there that are patched together, and they're permanent fixtures, the ones that you currently see on the map, where they rent them out for a couple silver or whatever. They try to take care of it and kind of offer you like a KOA, if you will. You can bring your own stuff. You can park your own, tent, horses, whatever you got. But that's kind of where you've traveled to and stayed, but you've never been beyond the walls. And as you guys have arrived in the evening, you will hear the shout of a guard from the kind of stone towers at the main gate. Who goes there? What business do you have? And I think it'd be a great place to end this chapter of our tale. Thank you for joining us, Ellie. Sorry you had to sit around for like 3/4 of an episode. We will hopefully see what finally does transition and happen with the corpse.
Of Maui, yeah.
Maui, yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening out there. Stay tuned for the final chapters as they start to fall.
Maui has a twin sister, always.